Big news out of the auto industry would see a huge shift in vehicle production out of Japan. Two well-known brands are reportedly working together to pool resources and gain scale. If the deal gets done, it will shake up the global vehicle manufacturing business. Tessa Bennett has that story for us tonight. Tessa, what can you tell us?
Manisa, while neither company have officially announced it, Nissan and Honda are reportedly in talks to merge in Japan, a move that could make them the third largest automaker in the world. There could be a major shakeup coming to the automotive industry, with reports surfacing that two top Japanese car makers are in talks to explore a blockbuster merger. Nissan Motor Corporation and Honda Motor Company are reportedly looking to explore a strategic partnership, a move that would allow them to share more resources amid increasing competition across the auto industry. Trending Now reached out to both Nissan and Honda here in Canada. Nissan says no announcements from the company have gone out and no decisions have been made, but the two companies are, quote, considering various possibilities for future collaboration. Nissan's share price soared almost 24% in Tokyo after reports revealed the potential merger, which would form the world's third largest automaking group behind Toyota and Volkswagen.
Everyone is fearful of China. Right, everyone's looking and saying, okay, well, electrification is the future, and they're bringing in low-cost electric vehicles. We got to find a way to be more competitive, and the only way to be more competitive is bringing total costs down, batteries, infrastructure, everything, and that's where a partnership can really gain momentum.
This comes as the ascent of Chinese car manufacturers is rattling the auto industry as a whole, with many other automakers struggling to make the leap from fossil fuel-driven vehicles to EVs. And Japanese automakers are also lagging behind big rivals in the electric sector, with some suggesting this might be an effort to cut costs and make up for lost time.
The funny thing about Nissan is a lot of people forget that for the 2010s, they were very much the market leader in EVs. The Nissan Leaf was the biggest selling global EV until Tesla really kind of kicked in, and the Tesla X and Y and then the 3 really started to boost sales.
Over the summer, Nissan, Honda, and Mitsubishi announced they would be sharing components for EVs, for items like batteries, and to jointly research software for autonomous driving. Joining forces would also help the smaller Japanese companies compete with the country's market leader, Toyota. And it would drum up more competition with foreign makers too, with the race to electrification in full force.
This is something that all of the automakers are looking at and thinking about, because in 10 years, over a third of vehicles sold are going to be electric vehicles. In addition to things like delivery vehicles, cargo vehicles, school buses.
This proposed unification couldn't come at a better time for both companies, with Nissan reporting last month it was slashing thousands of jobs and reducing global production by 20% after a massive quarterly loss. Honda is battling its own woes too, seeing profits slip almost 20% in the first half of their fiscal year compared to the year prior. As for whether this potential collaboration will have an impact on the car market here in Canada, Anastakis says Honda's footprint might expand here with their proposed EV lifecycle production system in Ontario, which was announced in 2024.
I think at some level, given that there's a lot of support for this and that Honda has done pretty well in Canada, that hopefully this would continue to go forward.
Meanwhile, auto experts say they're seeing a vehicle affordability shift happening in North America, led by consumers who feel they can't manage the hefty price tags attached to EVs.